Coming to you live from the cradle of American hockey, my name is Ryan Murphy for NBC Sports and Bishop Brady Athletics. The 5,280-foot rivalry between Bishop Brady and Concord High School is coming right up. But first, the national anthems and starting lineups. The scene is a classic. The hometown Everett Arena packed on a chilly Saturday night in January. It's an all-Concord crowd and an all-Concord rivalry. It's a well-known fact that anything can happen when Bishop Brady and Concord clash, and whatever does happen, it's bound to be entertaining. Concord has had a grip hold on this rivalry for the past decade, having beaten the Giants 7 straight times, dating back to 2010-11. This season, Concord is 3-1, their first loss being last Wednesday versus Pinkerton. We'll talk more about that later. Bishop Brady holds a 1-3 record in NHIAA play, having not played since the St. Thomas Christmas Classic in Lewiston, Maine. Goal scoring has not come easy for the Green, and they have been held off the score sheet in their last 2 league games. Bishop Brady will be coming from right to left there, wearing the green with the white and gold trim. Concord with the classic white and maroon there. The home squad coming from left to right. You heard the starting lineups. The big scoreboard suspended above our heads reads 15 15 minutes. We're about ready to go here in Perio, and Max Lamora will dig in on the face-off against Cameron Liveria, and we are underway. Back on defense now is the captain O'Brien for Concord. He'll push it on around his own net. Paquette moving up now. The Tide will get started. Liveria with a dump in. Back on it first is Kevin Anderson. Strickland in the goal for the Green Giants. Here to start the game. He's a perennial starter. Dumped in by the on-rushing Anderson. Little odd hop off the board. Ping pongs to Paquette. Concord can't get it out. Liveria again, and now Paquette near side this time. That pass went off Liveira's stick. Right back in off the stick now of Dexter. Or rather, that's Snow for Brady. Fisted in by Paquette. Anderson again, up the right side. Here's Max Lamora, the captain by himself, lifts a shot, and it's just high and off the glass. In our blind spot down there, digging away for it. Now that is Dexter wearing the 7. Snow is 14. I just had the wrong multiplication table, I guess there. if you wanna call it a multiplication table to begin with. Anderson out a swipe at it, missed in behind his own goal. Stoddard's got him tied up down low. Stoddard took a fall. Norton now. Stoddard in front. One-time shot, scores! Good work by Mike Stoddard in low. He sent it in front. Devin Philbrick will get this one, an early goal for the Tide, and they lead it 1-0 on their first shot of the game. Not the way you want to start if you're Matt Strickland. 5-hole goal there for Philbrick. 1-0. Concord starting their defense of their streak out well. They won the last meeting between these two teams last season. It was the first game played outside of this rink, actually. Here comes Concord again. Wister! I started and a save is made. Good glove stop there for Strickland. That they're saying, they won last year, first game outside of Everett. They've had 40 years of rivalry games here in this rink. It was a 5-2 victory for the Tide down at Tri-Town Arena, the new home of the Giants as of last season. Brady was leading 2-0 in that game, actually. They got goals from Keegan Vincent and the captain today, Max Lamora. Vincent has since graduated. This is Nadeau, hounded in deep. He goes into the boards hard there on the corner. Just getting up to his feet now. Concord controls. Good stick work there. He got poked away from Castle and out. Marceau on the rush. He'll flip it off to the right. The starting netminder for the Crimson Tide. That's Spencer Burgess. Anderson now. Here's Kevin Anderson. Just had a roll away from him, and then he got it back. Couldn't execute his drag move around O'Brien. Now we'll lead past a bad pinch up there by Kennison. That'll allow the Tide to get in with a shot, and a save is made there by Strickland. Livingston had the shot. Spencer Burgess actually left his last start on Wednesday. The 3-2 loss to Pinkerton. He got in a net mouth collision, but 7 minutes left to go in the second period. He was bleeding. He left the game, did not return. Parker Taylor came on and was pretty good in relief, allowing only that one goal. Out to center now, Kennison. He fell. Tide tried to cycle back the other way. Early got a stick on that. Concord touches the puck here. We're going to have our first penalty of the game. 23 right for an interference. Livingston's going to head to the box. He had a goal versus Pinkerton, by the way. Untimely penalties for Concord have been the issue. Andrew Paquette was in the box when Pinkerton scored the game winner on Wednesday. The final minute of the game, he scored that with 2 seconds left on the clock. Brady trying to get something started here, trailing 1-0, yet to launch a shot on goal, and they're going to get called for icing here on the power play. Livingston 2 for interference. They've just made the announcement here. I always like to confirm. I suppose that's why they make the public address announcement, so they can confirm what every fan here believes. Anderson looks to start things out here. 94 to go with the power play. Good given, though, there from Gallagher to Lamora, who got taken down, and Concord can't clear the puck to an off a body. Now they will. All the way down the ice she goes. Up there on it right now is Kelleher. He stole it right out in front, and Strickland seals the door. Kelleher nearly had a shorty there. Anderson maybe a little bit too nonchalant. It's going to be an ozone face-off now for Concord. On the penalty kill, they've had the best scoring opportunity on this odd man advantage for Brady. Marceau just throws it to open space. Concord's on it first, and in below that goal she goes. Nato, he flips it to a bit of open space. Has to track it himself. This is Cooper Nato in behind. Up the right side, Darren Early now. He's hounded and lost it. Right now this is Castle, but Bishop Brady will steal it back. Ben Marceau. He had his stick listed by Castle at the blue line. Arm was up for offside. Brady will regroup and dump it in. Concord just beating Brady to almost every puck right now. Although it's hard to empty the tank on every play for the Green Giants. It's only very small roster, 15 members, and 3 of them are goalies, so it's very hard to say, well, you got to get every puck in the corner, so light criticism there for me. This is Stoddard in behind, had the puck bounced away from him early, giving him a bit of trouble in low. Cycled up the middle by Dexter. Concord holds the line, 4 seconds to go in the man advantage. Stoddard with a shot on the face-off circle. Save is made by Strickland. He'll absorb it and hold on. Not a shot for Brady yet. Not a shot on the power play thus. Riviere and Lamora in the face-off dot. A little bit to the left of Mr. Strickland right now. This is Anderson. He'll pitchfork one up to the wall. Lamora took a bump, but that'll create some space for Alex Pfeiffer up the left side. Pfeiffer, he got hounded from behind not once but twice there by Livingston. Concord's on the puck in low. Gallagher responds with a check of his own. Lamora works it back. Anderson flips it up and ahead, giving chase now with the blue line. Gallagher piped one in. He is offside, or rather Anderson is offside, shall we say, at the line. 9:17 up on the clock. I know you can't see it in the frame right now. It's just above our heads. So we'll keep you updated on the time. 9:17 left to go with their first. Shots are 5-zip. Concord, it's a nice treat here at the scoreboard and ever. You get to see the shots on goal. There's a rush up and ahead by Paquette. Gains the line. Right now, pass it on the leg for Kelleher. Instead, it just dribbles in on goal. Both teams played in the holiday tournaments after Christmas. Concord went 2-1 with wins over Goffstown and Bow in the Manchester Christmas Classic at JFK. In Manchester, Manchester. I said Manchester, right? Here's a shot. Paquette had it. Strickland up high will make the save. Bishop Brady went all the way up to Lewiston, Maine, as I said in the open. St. Dom's Christmas Classic. They went 1-2 there. Win over Rice Memorial. Was their only win. It was their first, only the second win of the season, shall we say, overall. But that was the first game they played up in at St. Dom's. They lost the remaining 2. Stoddard having dribble away from him in the corner. Back to the line now. Teeing up a shot. Here's O'Brien. Scores! Tipped on its way to the net, and it's 2-0. That puck definitely took a bounce somewhere in the slot, or rather to the right circle there. Very slight bounce, but I don't think O'Brien is going to get that one. He's going to get the assist. We'll wait to hear the announcement. Here's Anderson. That's the first shot for Bishop Brady. And it's a good stop there for Spencer Burgess. They're going to give it to Derek Kelleher. I knew it was tipped. O'Brien does get the assist. O'Brien and Kelleher, that's the scoring play. Here with 8 minutes left in the first period. Good give up the middle. Here comes Castle up the left side. Took a crunching from Anderson, who ends up on his back end after the play. Early finds this loose puck. Little bounce pass. Kennison trying to knock it down at center. Doesn't work out for him. Forward. He's got the puck now. Alex Forward, the defenseman for Concord. Maybe a little bit of irony there. Icing's going to be called here against Crimson Tide after McKinnon misses that pass. Off the face-off, it gets by Nato. Giving chase up the right wing there is Hoffchild with Varsity. Gallagher fell down at center. Here's Hoffchild again, bumped off the puck there by Tremblay, who then takes Hoffchild into the boards hard in the near side corner. And the shot will ricochet wide. Shane Riley had it. Good cycle here from Concord again. Riley waits, sees a little bit of a lane. It got blocked aside. In low again. This is Livingston to the line. He'll get it right back from Norton. In low now, Lariviere. Good work, Hochschild. This line running a clinic out there right now. Lariviere in front. Pass just got deflected away there by Gallagher at the last second. That'll allow Brady to clear. Right back in the Lariviere. He's by himself. Nice move. Here comes Lariviere. And he hit the crossbar. Net comes off its moorings. Oh, dearie. What a move that was there by Cameron Lariviere, the junior. And he just got all iron. Tough for Strickland to make the save there. He had four Brady defensemen who were really standing still on the play. Score! Kelleher! Again. And it's 3-0. One missed opportunity, one cashed in by Concord. They've scored 3 here in the first period, and the scoreboard tells it all right now, really. 3-0 tied. Anderson, he'll move up and ahead. One defenseman foul. Here's Anderson with a shot, and a great back check there by Paquette to block the oncoming Anderson aside. Now the other way is O'Brien. He's got an assist on the Kelleher goal, the first Kelleher goal. Kennison took a shoulder up high. Concord just laying into Brady physically and allowing them no time and space, and it's really working out for them so far. They're a bigger team, not only in numbers, but a little bit in size as well. And they've looked at thus far. Believe it or not, this Concord team got younger. They were expected not to be as good as they were last year after they made it to the state finals, losing 7-0 to Bedford. But their campaign to get right back to where they were is working out well thus far. Open side, and they score! Great shot from Alex Forward. And it's 4-0. You got to give it to number 16. That was a dandy of a shot. He didn't have too much daylight, but he certainly made good use of what he had. Timeout going to be called here by Brady head coach Ed Seedy, who is situated right below us, quite literally. Seedy in his first year here with Brady. Very short little timeout there. Ring the buzzer early. Definitely some contrast on the benches right now. Head coach Dunk Walsh for Concord. 28th year behind the Crimson Tide bench. Seedy is first. Although in the experience, they're both very experienced coaches. Seedy coached at St. A's for many, many years. Very successful there, and quite a few teams before that. There comes Castle. Net! Score! Colin Castle. Oh, dear. By the way, Brady made a goal change there. Didn't even get to see it. Nathaniel pushes in. He's already allowed one goal. And the first shot he saw. Good lateral movement there by the oncoming Castle. So Kelleher 2, Forward 1, Philbrick 1, and Castle 1. Makes this a 5-0 hockey game. Concord has 12 shots to Bishop Brady's 1. Nearly nice lead pass there ahead for Livingston. He's working again in the corner. Comes to the slot. Peppered down low by Hochschild. In behind now. That centering pass just missed Hochschild again. And there to receive it is Kennison. Kennison will just dump it in, looking for a change here with 4:07 to go on the clock in period 1. Nearly a turnover there at the blue line. LaRiviere, and instead Concord gets their wits about them and throws it in. Hochschild's in on Anderson down low. Taking up on this puck is Kelleher. Kelleher to the line. Neither of the two defense corps, Anders Norton or Shane Riley, were ready to receive that pass. So the Crimson Tide are going to have to regroup here. And go back for it. Tremblay regathers it, dumps it in. I touched on the offensive struggles for Brady. They're just getting really out-hustled in any way, shape, or form right now. Offensive troubles continue, thus being my point. At least in this first period, yeah, plenty of hockey left, 30 minutes left. Jamming it in at the side there, or at least trying to, was Lamora. Good chance for him. Does not go. Good seal off over there by Burgess. Ozone face-off here for Brady. Tipped up to neutral territory by Concord. They'll get it in. Coming in here is Castle. Driving the net, trying to hold up with the post there. Everyone down in that crease. It'll come loose. Dribbling shot. And a swing and a miss there at the side. Goodness me. Noah Drew. As Brady collapsed in their own defensive end. All 5 guys were in between the hash marks. Less than 1.5 meters from the goal. Right in green uniforms. And that allowed plenty of space once they re-expanded. There comes Anderson. Did a little bit of a check there from O'Brien. And then gave a check in low. He's going to get a penalty for that, though. A little bit unnecessary on Paquette as the puck's moved out to center. It's an easy call for the official. Anderson's not going to argue about it. Referee says 15 green. There is no 15 green. Or actually, there is. Chris Schneier. with 13 green with the penalty. So Concord will get their first power play of the game. They've been on the kill, but have not been able to get a power play. They will now. Macris. Oh, that puck just went off the leg of Livingston in low. They'll work it around again. Here's Evan Macris. Over at the top is O'Brien. They're just trying to wait Brady out here. There's a wrister by Macris, and he gets the glass. Back to the line, Livingston to O'Brien. Another one through traffic, and Pushy makes the save. Rebounds loose in the crease. Swatted aside by Pushy. Now at the side again. Livingston had a stab at it. And then it's off at Morton, but Brady has to touch the puck here. O'Brien settling things down. Macris crossing pass. Pushy with the stop, and he pounces on the rebound. Crisp puck movement by the Crimson Tide, and Nathaniel Pushy shuts the door on the far side. Still 1:09 to go in this power play, and Concord will change units. You can already tell the tactic is trying to get Brady to collapse in their own defensive end for Concord on this power play. Philbrick to the line. Pass over there for Stoddard here on the near side. Over here, I should say. Tipped over his stick, by the way. Set out in front again. Saved by Pushy. Comes back to the line, but not out. Slap shot here, deflected wide and off the back of the boards by Jake Sullivan. Well, the slap shot was by Jake Sullivan. Now it'll sneak by him. Under a minute to play here in the first period, and Brady gets the clear. This power play will not carry over, by the way. There's 23 seconds left to go in it, and about 30 to go in the period. Dribbled in on Pushy. No touch one aside. Gallagher stepping in here to hold the line is Sullivan. Sullivan again, curling at the point. Across. Down low, forward. He'll get it back up along the wall from Philbrick. Forward. Down low, Stoddard. Shot it wide. Chance for Kennison to get up for it. He'll stump it and bang it off the wall and down. That's going to be it for the first. It's a lopsided score after 15 minutes of play. Brady 5, Concord High School 0.